Well, mid-Michigan's certainly been hit very hard over the past 24 hours with severe weather. Not only yesterday, but there was a little rough weather out there this evening as well. Here's a look at our outage tracker. The number of power outages across mid-Michigan, and no surprise, a lot of folks still in the dark, especially across southwestern sections of the viewing area over towards Branch County and Calhoun County, still with 44% of customers in the dark tonight because of those storms. And then as you move into Eaton County, a few more outages like around Grand Ledge tonight as some showers and isolated storms began to move through. Kind of a bumpy evening out there again tonight. Here's the time lapse. Check this out. Captured this earlier this evening as that line of showers was coming through, and it contained some really gusty winds. I mean, it looked gorgeous. The sun was out, looking good, beautiful evening. Then the skies began to darken, and watch as this line of storms began to approach, and it's got that thing we talk about from time to time, a shelf cloud. There it is, right there. Look at that, racing over the city, and right behind that, some very gusty winds. The airport observation wind gust 58 miles per hour. That's as strong as anything we saw out there yesterday across mid-Michigan, so it certainly was a rough evening. Social tracker, some beautiful shots. Look at that shelf cloud. That is gorgeous, isn't it? That's coming to us from Debbie and capturing the winds right behind it as well. Another social tracker shot, equally as beautiful, from Craig. Now, if you remember Craig, I believe this is the same Craig that captured the Potterville tornado over a decade ago. So very interesting. Hello, Craig. And a beautiful shot of that shelf cloud moving through. And one more shot of the shelf cloud as it rolled through from Renee. And right on the leading edge, this is just air flowing up and over, that cooler air rushing out beneath that storm. How are these produced? And we've talked about this from time to time, but here's a refresher. We had the line of storms coming in. The cool air rushes out. It bumps into the somewhat more warm and moist air, and it literally forms a cloud right on the leading edge. You know, just behind that cloud, that's where you get the strong winds, and that's where we saw the wind gust this evening, again, between 30 and 60 miles per hour. There's how the line progressed throughout the course of the afternoon and evening hours. Not much of a line as far as when you look at the radar, but we had just the right conditions, some dry air in place, and as that rain fell into that dry air, it evaporated, it cooled, it rushed out at the surface, and that's where we saw the damaging wind gust. It's all moving east now. We're looking at tranquil weather for the overnight hours. Our temperatures currently in the upper 50s and low 60s. We're not doing too bad at all. Live conditions right now in St. John, 61 degrees after a high today of 76 and a wind gust today of 40 miles per hour. As we check out the WLNS tower cam, 60 degrees, a little over 1/10 of an inch of rain. Our wind gust at the station, only 32 miles per hour, not too bad. In Grand Ledge, 59 degrees after a high of 79 degrees. Jackson sitting at 60, high today 74 degrees, wind gust a little over 30. Finally in Hillsdale, we've got a temperature sitting at 66. Wind gust, no problem, 25 miles per hour. Tonight on Precision Cast, things clear out. There is still a weak system in the area, so there could be 1 or 2 showers tomorrow, but once that moves out, it is smooth sailing as we head into the weekend. Here's tonight's forecast. Partly cloudy, overnight low 54 degrees. For Friday, partly cloudy, high temperature close to 70, and again a stray shower or 2 tomorrow afternoon. Saturday, a little cool, 67 degrees, but 70s on Sunday and Monday, back in the 80s Tuesday and Wednesday, and dry weather through much of next week. Couple showers early Friday and again Monday, but a very warm and summer-like Saturday and Sunday on the way. And I can't leave you on a bad note, Sherry, because there were some beautiful rainbow shots from Sherry. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Really interesting weather night out there, and still, as I said, a lot of folks in the dark because of all the severe weather the past day or so.
Great weather forecast from start to finish.
You got
Thank
it.
you, David.